But here was the first entry that I wrote in this app. December 7th, 2020. What are we going to name this stack? Just finished basic training. And what resources are you studying? Live by code. What did you discover during your study session? I discovered that I've been lying to myself for a long time. I discovered that I'm not living by code, and rather, I'm living by a fantasy. I'm living in a lazy and addicted fantasy that is getting me closer and closer to where I don't want to be. This fantasy is slowly but surely ruining all that is meaningful to me in my life. My relationships, my friendships, my business, my family, and my health, and my overall life. I realized that I was going to get nowhere acting like this, and that I'm only kidding myself. The world is moving along fast as shit while I sit here and twiddle my thumbs thinking that my past successes will somehow save me today. I discovered that I am living in the past and that I need to get current quick, or I'm going to be left in the past with everyone else. I discovered that I've been running away from this discovery for a long time, 2 years. As I go through this Warriors Challenge, I continue running. Hence why, on day 7, I'm already 3 days behind. I keep doing the bullshit and avoiding the real shit. This shit is killing me softly. It has to end. I have to reclaim my being and my sovereignty from myself. Life cannot and will not continue as it has. Not doing what I say and lying all the time. I'm done being what I've been. Why do you feel this specific discovery was significant? Because I noticed it clear as day. It's sitting right in front of me. I can't even stick to something that I deem to be life-changing to me, which is this challenge. This challenge I see as being what I needed to close out the year on a good foot, and I'm already starting my shit, being behind. It reminds me of when I was in high school. I would always do just enough to get by, never really applying myself, rather just doing what needed to be done, just doing what was needed, which often left me behind in the race. This has been a habit of mine for a long time, always being focused elsewhere and never really focusing on something where I give it my all, unless you bring up 2016. Bro, you have a fucking top performing company. You're 28 with fucking millions in revenue, hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank, fucking a staff and things that people don't achieve in a lifetime. Relax. What category of life would you like to apply this to my being? How can you apply this to your being? Reversing what was found in the discovery so that I can have a better quality of life. What final thoughts would you like to document in this stack? For things to change, you have to change. And for things to get better, you have to get better. I really have to grow up because this behavior is unacceptable for a grown man, especially a grown man with a purpose like myself. Accept the truth, release the past, and move into the future, Rashawn. As you sit back and survey your discovery and insights from this stack, what is the singular, simple lesson on life you're learning? Ignorance is bliss. What immediate, specific actions would you like to take, driven by the discovery of this session, finishing what I'm already behind on? All right. This is a funny year, right? Like, you had to go back and see how you're even being this difficult on yourself. Like, it's like you're, like the universe is fine wine, Stop trying to like pound your way into it, or just like, like the universe is a womb, right? Stop trying to just dry dick your way in there. Just like, oh, I'm so hard. I gotta go out and do it. I gotta do it. Like, I'm so like just mad, like, dry dick. No, like, can you just caress a little bit? Relax, please. Like, why don't we just get her primed up, right? Why don't we just work within the confines of what nature really is, which is the feminine. Work with nature like you work with a woman. You don't just, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like these entries are. Like, God damn, man. And the thing is this, right? I didn't know when I was writing these that I would become the top performing contractor, right? So the conundrum is this, like 2 months later, I get an email, May 14, 2021. So this was like 2 months before I got that. I got it in like February. But here, this journal entry is in December 7th, 2020. So this is 2 months before I get the fucking award of my dreams. And this whole shit starts because that award is what started the creator's journey. Right? The creator's journey. I don't know if these are on these pages. Yeah, this is the thing right here, right here. What I'm asking for is to do 500K to 1 million in business. And I want New World to be the poster company for LED retrofitting, right? On 12/30/2015. In 2021, February, New World Lighting was the poster company for LED lighting in the NYC metropolitan area. Boy, you did it. You did it. You unlocked the code. You figured it out. You did the Rubik's Cube, right? That's why I'm upset with you right now. Like, yo, if you do this to yourself, if you don't lead, like, if you don't figure it out, then the rest of the world's not going to figure it out too, because this is the state that the world is in. Men are not in tune with with half of themselves, which is the feminine. Stop trying to just raw dick your way and be so strong. That's what's wrong with the world right now. You know? Masculinity is not being like that. Masculinity is being intelligent. Masculinity is full use of intelligence. So I'm mad at you for this, but I'm not, because you know what? You were hard on yourself to whereby, I guess maybe you wouldn't be feeling this way if you didn't go through all this. And that's not to say be soft, but look into the good things as much as you are like, you harp on your bad things. If you're learning from this, look at the good as well as the bad. What happened in the year, So yeah, man. Just another, entry of me bashing myself, and the overall theme is as to why I wanted to make this, because when I read the entry that I wrote December 2022, it's like, if you followed me on this journey, you will see it clear. It's plain as day, the change and the growth. And I hope that you can gain from that and skip a lot of this stuff, right? I didn't have no one to, like, this, some shit like this wasn't really out. There wasn't even journals. Like, I just free wrote everything. Now there are fucking journals by this, like, shit like this, by like amazing fucking authors that are not only giving you templates for this shit, but giving you divine information in the beginning, and like inspiration, and techniques. The 369 technique is the most powerful technique I've ever seen doing journaling, the most profound one. The 369 method, which is writing your goals 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times at night. That shit made goals happen. And one of my videos called Manifestation Genius, within 8 minutes, a crazy outlandish goal happened in 8 minutes. So you have that for you. That's available right now. I was just free forming it. But the whole thing is, I think this is going to be one of the last entries before I get to actually, the final one, the wrap up. What do you call it? The culmination of it, the lesson. The lesson is the blessing, So stay tuned. Most importantly, to yourself. Bless yourself.